My name's Glandy O'Callaghan, I'm 14 years of age and I'm from Ballymartle, Riverstick, County Cork.
My name is Liam McCarthy, I'm 13 years old and I'm from Glenny, Riverstick, County Cork.
The work we put into this project was enormous. The amount of testing, they're getting samples from each cow, getting a range of samples, testing them, varying in the amount of surfactant, the amount of milk, the agitation, and then finally getting a way to measure that reaction. And basically when we got the right apparatus, we came up with the test and the proper procedure, and that's where we are at the moment.
Myself and John went to primary school and secondary school together, so we're great friends. We've known each other since junior infants, so it's brilliant. We took our own time to go testing, and we've done over 1,000 tests, just to get this one test right, but it's been brilliant.
What I say is congratulations. I mean, these are two junior students who come forward, farmers' sons, I understand, come forward with a very interesting project in relation to bacteria in milk production. And I think it's a wonderful indication of their interest in where they come from, what their parents do for a livelihood, and using science and their teachers in school as a means of coming forward here and having a great success. And I think Cork never surprised me, of course. They all claim the talents down there.
The test that we came up with, it was going to help our fathers so much, and maybe the farmers in our community, that was kind of a win in itself. Like, we weren't expecting anything like this at all. Also, when we were coming in, we were hoping we might get a highly commended, we were hoping for a highly commended, but this is just phenomenal. We didn't expect it at all.
I'm Anne McCarthy, I'm Liam's mum, and we're absolutely overwhelmed that they have won, but they put tremendous effort into this project. We've been living with milk samples for months and months.
My name is Aishling O'Callaghan, I'm John Dee's mum, and like Anne said, milk, washing, drying, more milk and more testing for the last couple of months. Yeah, it's fantastic, absolutely brilliant. I'm so thrilled for them.
It's pretty amazing stuff, really. These kids have found a way that for pennies you can discover whether a milk cow is infected or not. It makes a difference to the farmers, because if the milk is coming from cows that have minor infections, then they get less money than if they don't have infections. And so it's a real benefit for farmers to know whether the cow is well or not. And this is literally pennies now. It's washing up liquid. They add a small amount of washing up liquid to the milk, shake it up, and then run it through a little drain, as it were. And the faster it goes through, the cleaner the milk. And the slower it goes through, the more likely there's infection. So it seems amazingly simple, but they had to figure this out, and they had to test it and find a way to make it work.
The project is phenomenal, but I guess on a number of levels. Firstly, it was inspired by what their fathers do. As sons of farmers, their idea was all about trying to help their fathers improve their productivity. It was a huge amount of research, and it's commercially incredibly viable.
I understand that, in fact, the boys are attempting to protect the intellectual property of how they've done it. They don't control obviously they don't control the washing up liquid. That's all that you need for this test. But they do want to try to control the intellectual property.
Talking to Chris Clark, I mean, they've, since they took over ESAT, who had been the previous sponsors, having taken over that organisation, that business, they have been very strong supporters with the Department of Education and other sponsors as well. And they see a great association for their company with such a wonderful organisation, such a wonderful exhibition as this. For all it represents, it's nationwide, all island appeal, but there are applicants here from north and south, and I very much welcome that. And they've made a real effort up north, where they've increased the number who have entered by over 40%, I understand, over last year. So, there's a lot of positive things happening, and BT are very happy in their association with the exhibition, and I'm very certain that they will, of course, be chief sponsors again next year, as they have been for over 9 years now.
We're both very into hurling, and we called our test after our hurling club the Ballymartle Milk Test.
We lost the county final this year in hurling, and I think this blasts that out of our memory, really. Winning this takes away that.